Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Steven. If you are new here, this is my garage, my oasis. Pretty much everything I want, I make right here. And pretty much everything I want has to deal with some sort of engine. Particularly in this video, I'm going to be talking about my biggest project that I've ever had right here, the Volkswagen Beach Buggy. I picked this thing up for $20. Now, I should state, it's not a real Manx, it's not an authentic one, it's a replica, but it is the body style that I want, which is kind of the, if you can see here, it's kind of the original. So it's kind of the more circular, it's not the square one, it's not the one with the front square hood, you know, it's the one I want. Now the question why I haven't been making any videos on this thing, that was simple. Pretty much all the work that needs to be done on this thing is fiberglass work and body work. And if you've ever done body work, you would know it's not very entertaining to watch. It's a lot of prep work. The only fun aspect of it is watching the painting of it. And unfortunately, the majority of the painting process is prep. So yeah, it's not really interesting to watch, nor is it interesting to do. So that's one aspect of it. Another aspect of it is I can't really do much more until I have the frame. And I'm kind of at a crossroads with the frame right now because on the one hand, I want a Volkswagen that has everything included on it already. But on the other hand, it's going to hurt me to get something that's running and driving and chop it up and potentially risk messing it up, right? I would rather have something that's not as ideal, very nice way to put it, right? So it's kind of hard to find that right now because obviously I would find a buggy that's perfect, but it's too perfect, and I'll find one that's kind of too far off and it doesn't have paperwork, doesn't have registration, no information on it. So there is that risk because I do want to have it registered, I do want to have it insured because I'm going to drive the living out of it, right? Which leads me to my next point, parts for this thing. I'm getting parts for this thing out of flea markets, OfferUp, Craigslist, pretty much anywhere secondhand that I could get. I picked up the front halogen old school lights. These right here, I picked these things up brand new in the box, comes with wiring harness and instructions for $15 at my local swap meet. They're 100 watts. I bought the front windshield frame with the windshield included, but it is cracked. I bought the frame for $50, and if you know anything about these things, they go up to 600 bucks. Unfortunately, I can't use the actual windshield because it's cracked, but it doesn't matter because I actually wanted to convert to plexiglass because it's much more lighter and easier to work with, and also very much cheaper than the actual glass. But I say all of that to say that the reason why I choose to buy parts used is not because I'm frugal. I mean, I am frugal, but it's not because of that. It's mainly because when I am done with this project, I am not exaggerating, I'm not lying, I am going to drive this thing everywhere. I'm going to drive it to the desert, the sand dunes, the beach, my local drive-through, right? So I don't want to drive this thing with the fear of someone hitting it, someone breaking it, you know, I don't want to drive having that fear, which a lot of guys do. A lot of guys go have a project that they make, they put all this time, energy, money into, and at the end it just becomes a driveway princess, right? I don't want this thing for that. I mean, I know there's insurance and all this other stuff, but it's the principle of the thing. I just don't want to feel that way. And with that being said, the frame is when I get the majority of stuff done. And on top of that, I need to get a new welder. The one that I have right now is a flex core. It's not very strong. I mean, it gets the job done, but if I'm gonna be cutting up the frame, putting in a roll cage in this thing, I want my welder to penetrate the metal very well. So that's another thing I gotta wait for. And on top of that, I just physically don't have enough room in here. If you watch any other videos, this place is pretty packed with every other project. Right now, surprisingly, I don't have that many projects. I have my go-kart, my dirt bike, and then the little mini super street bike, 2-stroke. I'm gonna sell that one inevitably. So yeah, that's pretty much the update for now. Hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope a lot of people stay for kind of progress for this thing. and pretty much any other dumb thing that I make in this place. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Should I get the buggy done? You want to ride in the buggy? You want to go ride? You want to go get some bitches?